If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Oh, the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We get a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, this is Ford. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. They'll run once more with Ford. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Again, it's Ford. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now, Stroud. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Losset. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught by 4. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So It's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That is caught for 3. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, L.A. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On play action, Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Stroud. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Stroud gonna set up to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Mark Andrews, touchdown Rams. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Second down and 8. A run left side with 4. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. To throw is Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On third down, here's Ford.
Going forward, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now, Stroud. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's 4. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Sending a receiver right. Again, it'll be 4. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Stroud. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead, just resulting in that turnover.
Back to throw, Stroud. He's got it at the 3.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They look to run with 4. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Stroud to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Putting the tight end in motion. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, right in the end zone. It's a safety. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position, being to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
I can tell you from first-hand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Vikings.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Rams can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. run for the first time with their fullback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. It's in 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So a 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt.
Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. He is in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line.